Hey guys, welcome to the next edition of Carrots and Cake Live. So got a great group of questions from you guys, so thanks as always for sending those over. And keep them coming. I mean, like I said, I have this running list and I love to hear what type of stuff you guys are interested in hearing about, so got my list. So I got 5 questions I'm gonna answer today. The first one is fasted cardio okay for women, specifically 20 to 25 minutes of interval sprints? So I'll talk about that. Number 2, what are my favorite jeans? I'm actually wearing them. I didn't even plan that, but maybe it was just subconsciously in my head after seeing the question. So I'll answer that. How do you make money? And that's something I haven't talked about on the blog in a million years, and it's changed quite a bit. So that'll be an interesting update for some of you. Number 4, UC update. Thank you guys for asking. I'm more than happy to share. And then I just got a question right before I hopped on about Murphy. Poor Murphy. He's actually snoring in the other room, so I hope he's feeling a little bit more comfortable, but I'll tell you what's going on with him real quick. Okay, so is fasted cardio okay for women, specifically 20 to 25 minutes of interval sprints? And so my answer is, it depends. No, really, it comes down to personal preference. Like if you feel okay, working out on an empty stomach, that's great. And I mean, I totally get that. There's sometimes that I don't want a lot in my stomach and I just want to work out. But some people really like to eat before their workouts, and I get that too. And I'm actually kind of one of those people that likes to have a little something in my stomach because that empty stomach feeling is a little bit like queasy and not that comfortable sometimes. And I don't know if it's like just in my head, but I feel like I have more energy when I have food in my stomach. I guess those carbs and whatnot do kick in, but I just feel better when I work out that way. But I actually remember listening to a podcast, a Mind Pump, and when it comes to like fat burning and all that stuff, some people say it really makes a difference, but I guess the science says it doesn't really make that big of a difference. It might make a little, like tiny bit of a difference in the moment, but I mean, if you're only working out for 20 or 25 minutes, it's gonna be like such a small amount. And really like on the totem pole of weight loss things that really matter, it's like pretty low down there. I mean, I would say nutrition, sleep, recovery, like those type of things are probably more important. But I mean, I think it's just personal preference and how you feel, and then obviously your performance. I mean, if you're impacted by food or not by food, that's something to think about as far as your early morning fasted workouts. Unless you're doing fasted workouts in the afternoon. I don't know if people do that, I guess. But anyways, I hope that helps. Number 2, favorite jeans. So these are my favorite jeans. They're just so comfy and they got some rips in them, and they're from Nordstrom. I don't remember the exact name. I'll definitely link to them, but they were like $60. And I mean, I love them. I wear them all the time. I mean, they're definitely more casual, but I mean, I'll wear them like out to dinner or something at like a casual place and just wearing them around the house. So I'll link to those for you guys. Number 3, how do you make money? So yes, I can't believe I haven't talked about this in a million years, and I'm happy to share. I'm not, secretive about it or anything. So I would say the main way is nutrition coaching. So nutrition coaching has really taken off for me, and I love it. So I mean, that is awesome. So I have 2 registered dietitians and another nutrition coach working for me. So we have a small team of people, and we work with people one-on-one, but it's a service-based business. Everything's done online. It's all online coaching, but we use WhatsApp. It's a free WhatsApping service, free voice messaging service, kind of like Voxer or one of those. But that's how we do our one-on-one communication and our coaching. But that is a big part of my income. And like I said, I love it. It's fun for me to help motivate people and, get them to their goals. So that would be the first way. The blog is another way. So carrotsandcake.com. And I have ads on my site that bring in revenue. And then I do sponsored I cannot talk today. Sponsored posts and content there, working with various brands and things like that. And then also related to that is affiliate marketing. And that's anytime like I link to a product on my site, I'll make a small commission from whatever is purchased. So if I link to that amazing chopper that I always talk about, I'll make a little bit of money if anybody purchases it through that link, or any of the fashion stuff I've been doing. But that's a facet of my income as well. And then finally, beauty counter. So I do the whole beauty counter thing, another love of my business. The products are amazing. So selling those products, I'll make a commission from anything anyone purchases. So those are basically my 4 streams of revenue. And they all come together and make one revenue as my income. And things have changed so much over the years. I mean, if I had answered this I am having trouble today. If I answered this question, even 5 or 6 years ago, some of these things wouldn't even have existed in my life. So, I mean, the blog was like the center of the revenue, and things have just changed so much as far as how much people are reading blogs and, if they're on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. So it's just interesting, and you just kind of have to roll with it. I mean, you have to keep changing. You can't keep doing what you're doing. And I think having multiple streams of income makes me feel better about life, and just how I'm getting paid, and making sure I have enough money to pay my mortgage. So number 4, so UC update. So yes, thank you. A bunch of people have actually asked me how I'm doing, so I really appreciate that. And knock on wood, I'm actually not knocking on my cabinet. I'm doing a lot better. So I don't know if it's the Ativio finally kicked in. I'm working with 2 different functional practitioners, so we're trying a few new things there and really paying attention to my digestion, which is really interesting. Instead of going right for the gut and like focusing on what's happening there, we're starting with, my stomach and my stomach acids and little things like that. So I've been taking bitters, digestive enzymes, drinking lemon water before I eat a meal, things like that, just to help produce more stomach acids to help digest my food better. And so that's really interesting. I hadn't really approached my disease that way as far as digestion goes, because if you think about it, if the food's traveling all the way down, making it to my intestines, and it's not fully digested or partially digested, your immune system can react to that. And if I already have kind of like a leaky gut situation going on, it's just going to make it worse. So just an interesting approach. I also started taking a new probiotic, which I talked about in stories at one point. The company's called Livspro, Livspro. And it's these little liquid ampules. I should really do a whole post on these guys. So I ordered them online. I found out about them in a UC Facebook group or something like that, and somebody said that it really helps them. They're hard to get because they sell out so quick, but I finally got my hands on some, started taking them, and the company actually, customer service emailed me and they said, "How are you doing?" And I said, "Not great, I'm still struggling." So they were like, "Up your dose." And I'm like, of course, up my dose so I buy more, right? But I did. I was taking 1 a day, so I started taking 3 a day. Started doing better, still not 100%, but doing better. They emailed me again, the same woman, and she was like, "How are you doing?" And I was like, "Better, but not 100%. And she was like, "You know what, we're gonna send you this other probiotic or another strain for free." She's like, "What's your mailing address?" So they sent me 2 boxes of a different strain. I don't know, they're just so nice. They really just want people to get better. So they sent me those new boxes, so I'm taking that, and I don't know if it's a combination of what I was taking and this, but knock on wood, doing a lot better. So hopefully I can stay here. Like I said, I'll put the info for this probiotic in my post, but yeah, and it's actually not crazy expensive. I mean, it's expensive, but I was paying $80 bazillion for BSL-3 and never really got better on that. I mean, maybe it helped, but I don't know. It was expensive. That's all I know. So yes, so hopefully gonna keep trucking along. Gonna keep doing Untitled. I mean, of course, in the perfect world, I wouldn't be on Untitled, but it lets me live my life, so we'll keep doing it. And number 5, so Murphy. Oh, poor Murphy. So I think it was Tuesday night, he jumped off our bed and we were down here and we heard it and we were like, "Oh no, he just jumped off the bed." And we've been trying to avoid that just because every time he jumps, his poor pug back and legs, and it's just too much impact. And of course that night he started acting kind of weird. We went to bed and we were just like, we'll see, what happens. The next day he was in so much pain. So we ended up giving him just some pain meds that we had from the last time he did this. He actually did this 3 months ago. So I'm like, oh God, I hope this is not the beginning of the end. So did the pain meds yesterday afternoon, and he was doing a lot better. We went on a walk. He was kind of acting like himself. Woke up this morning and he was in such pain. He went to he went to bark at the kids at the bus stop like he does every morning. And he just yelped because like the barking hurt so bad on his back. So I gave him meds and I went to Orange Theory, came back. He was still in pain. He was kind of like shaking a little bit. And I was like, oh God. I was like, let's go to the vet. So we went to the vet. They gave us more pain meds. And they're basically like, this could be a long-term solution, just having him on pain meds forever. Hopefully, we'll see what happens in the next like week or so of just giving him, what we have, and hopefully he gets better. But they kind of wanted to refer us to a neurologist specialist over at the VCA, have them do an MRI, maybe do surgery, like all this stuff. And I was just like, I don't know if I want to go that route with this poor dog. He already went through a surgery, but we'll see. I'm just hoping these drugs work, and then we'll figure out what the next step is. I mean, even the MRI is between $1,000 and $3,000. I was like, oh God. And I'm like, I just feel like any information that they give us is going to be potentially bad information. So I'm just like, I don't even know. I don't know what to do. You guys know how much I love that dog. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I talked to the vet, and she said actually her dog has been on this pain med for 4 years now and still trucking along, and it just kind of like manages the pain. And I don't know. I don't like that option either, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to put this dog through a surgery. So I don't know. That's where we are now. We're gonna try these meds for a week. Hopefully he's doing better. But yeah, poor pup, he's getting old. So yeah, that's all I have for this Instagram live. Like I said in the beginning, thank you for all the awesome questions. Keep them coming. Hope you guys are having a lovely day, and I'll talk to you soon.